Hi, good evening everyone, and welcome to Noonie TV. Quick update for you about some big reversals happening on the PTS for ESO Update 47. And trust me, this is good news for everyone, not just the sweaty endgamers. So ZOS pushed out some pretty unpopular nerfs, and the community, casuals, questers, role players, hardcore raiders, everyone in the community spoke up. And guess what? ZOS, for the first time ever in history, we're talking about 10 years now, actually listen. Now, you can read their full forum posts in ESO if you want every detail, but here's what really matters. First, all the class passes that got turned into major or minor heroism sources, they're being reverted back to their original, unique ultimate generation. Ladies and gentlemen, reversed, pretty much. They're not going with their changes. Meaning, so no more gutting your OT gen just because you're playing your class like normal. But, however, the minor heroism passes will now share a cooldown, so you can't stack them forever, which, fair enough. If you didn't catch my last video talking about week 1 patch 47 PTS, they basically plan to strip every class passive that gave ultimate in your every single class, their ultimate passives. Everyone has that in their class, which would have made them nearly pointless. It wasn't just endgamers upset about this. Everyone wants ESO to keep feeling like ESO, not some forced combat overhaul. So yeah, huge win for everyone. If they left this in, the game would have been less fun, more annoying, and totally against their own motto of play how you want, supposedly, in theory. Next, let's talk about the Arcanist Banner Bearer. Originally, they were going to kill off its Crux generation without giving you anything in return. Now, if the banner's effect doesn't generate a Crux, it still gives you ultimate. That's the change you're gonna do. That's the bare minimum, honestly, because the banner is core to a lot of Arcanist builds. It already drains sustain, so there has to be a reason to keep it on your bar. Now, real talk. I was skeptical about subclassing at first, I'm not gonna lie. But my team and I, we're having a blast with it now. The damage is insane. Honestly, a little too insane. Most of us will probably agree they need to tune it down just a teeny little bit. But as long as they don't kill the fun or break builds like they almost did here. Yeah, there's downside. It chips away at class identity. But mixing classes plus scribing mythics and scripts, all of that actually makes the game feel fresh. It's an MMO. You gotta grind a little, but it's worth it if the grind feels rewarding. Now for Sorc mains, good news for you too. Lightning form is back to giving major resolve, not minor force. Bound armor now grants minor protection, not major resolve. The max magic and stamina bonus from bound armor gets moved to dark magic under blood magic passives. Bound armaments has a better chance to apply Sunder, putting it a little bit closer to Grim Focus in power. If they hadn't fixed this, it would have sucked for pure Sorcs, especially people running heavy attack builds or tank setups who don't have subclassing unlocked yet. And honestly, minor force, I mean literally, it's so easy to get elsewhere that swapping it for major resolve makes way more sense. One last thing people are buzzing about, ZOS is figuring out how to balance subclassing, so we're not all forced into same meta. Right now, everyone's stacking Arc or keeping Blaze skills for the assassination passives. The goal is to be more diverse with combos, not just for one best option, but for every build. So fingers crossed they fix this problem with more diversity into the classes. Before I wrap up, I just want to say a huge shout out to everyone in the ESO community who spoke up and pushed back on these nerfs. It shows our feedback actually matters, and we gotta keep using our voice to make ESO better for everyone. And hey, I'd love to hear what you think. Are you happy with these changes? Got worries, ideas? Drop your thoughts or questions in the comments. I read as many as I can. If you missed my last deep dive on Update 47, it's up on my channel. Go check it up. Don't forget to like, sub, and share if you found this helpful. Thank you once again, and until next time.